is the amazing view on the Kurka, where the channel basically flows down here, and the lake you can see out in the end between. I really regret this. Man, this is just a mother F and some letters after that. Now we went from Visovats and drove to Roski Slap, which was about 15 minutes drive. And now we're gonna explore Roski Slap. Roski Slap is the second waterfall on Kurka when coming from down. So this morning we had Skradinski Buk. Now we are at Roski Slap. Until the end of Kurka, inside the national park, there's 5 more waterfalls. But this is what we will manage to see today. So basically we are here now, and we are gonna follow the green route around, which is kind of a walking trip you can do. We will see a lot of cascaded waterfalls. Then we have a cave up here. That one is closed today, but I will show you the stairs you can walk up. It's not for kids. It was a joke. Basically, there's 500 steps, so I'm kind of glad it's closed today. What we will try to do is, if we manage to get around, there's a viewing platform quite far up here. It takes 20 to 30 minutes to walk up there. So we will see if we can manage to do this one. And then there's a small ethno village where basically the boat ends. If you sail with the boat from Skradinski Buk up here, it basically goes to here. And I don't know if you can see on the map on the other side, there's another boat location. So if you want to go further up the river, so there's the Serbian Orthodox monastery and a few other things you can say, and you can take a boat from here. It doesn't run here in the winter, but in summer it would be possible. Of course, this with boats, as I already mentioned, is not included in the entrance ticket. It needs to be paid extra. Anyway, let's have a look here at the Roski Slap. So the road here, which goes through Roski Slap for the cars, as you will see, it's very, very narrow, and it has several curves, and that's why there's a semaphore on both ends, just to avoid, because simply 2 cars cannot pass each other here. You see, basically there was water in the whole width from when we started walking, so flat and a lot of water in the width. It's basically how it is here at Roski Slap. So quite different way of, quite different look at the nature compared to when we were this morning in Skradinski Buk. Here we can actually see, if we look straight up here, up the water, you see the water terracing in, but not with a big height on it, but lots of them in terraces going down. And I think down here is another hydro plant, and also down here on my left side, there was basically, as I mentioned earlier, there was 2 mills which was used prior for grinding corn and doing various things on the Kurka river and inside the area of the national park. The first one we saw earlier today in Skradinski Buk, and the second one is here at Roski Slap. And again here, if you go here first, important rules of conduct, check this out, just that you don't end up doing something which you're not supposed to do. No swimming here also on this side of Roski Slap, but I think if we go on the other side where the bigger lake is, basically when the waterfall stops, there's places where you're actually allowed to swim. And notice the trail, not laid out for flip-flops, so make sure to bring decent walking shoes. And one thing I didn't touch upon earlier today was bringing a dog. If you have a dog, you are welcome to bring a dog to National Park Kurka. Of course, you need to have it on leash all the time. It needs to be comfortable with people. But I would say if it's a smaller dog, I really don't think Skradinski Buk the walking trip down there is very suitable for a dog. You have so many stairs, high stairs, and all the wooden planks are not necessarily comfortable for a smaller dog. A bigger dog shouldn't be any problem. Whereas here in Roskilde Slap, you can bring any dog. See all the terraces. Still don't understand why we don't see any fish jumping up. This would be kind of the perfect height of the waterfall for trout, salmon or something like that to jump up. Maybe they're in the lazy season. Fantastic nature. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, actually I was wrong today. I said 225 bird species. It actually says here it's 229 bird species. It has been recorded within the national park. Wow. Okay, that dog moms, he really found a nice spot for showering. So very different than Skradinski Buk. So no matter basically where you want to go inside the national park, if you're a group, you can hire a guide directly from the national park. You need to write to them on an email and contact them and arrange everything, but you can basically have your own guide which will take you around to whatever you would like to see inside the national park. You saw, I showed you on the map at the beginning that we have boats which goes further up the river. And basically we can see the boat here to the right. So if you want to hire or go with one of the park boats, as I said, it's extra paid, but you have a park boat which goes up to a Serbian monastery, which is very interesting also to see. And a few other places up the river. So basically that's possible from here. You can book the boats and sail with them from here. We're gonna turn left because I wanted to show you where you can meet your nightmare. And this is, by the way, new. Last time I was here, they didn't do this with the stone. So here starts basically the stairs towards the cave, which you would find upstairs. To get to the cave, there's 517 stairs, and additionally you have 99 stairs up to a parking on top, which you don't want to take, trust me. Anyway, I challenge anybody to beat my record up the stairs. I've been fortunate enough to live on the fourth floor of my whole life, so I know I'm very skillful with stairs. So if anybody can get up there in less than 2 minutes and 13 seconds, you beat my record. So here they have some kind of system for diverting the water. So we skipped the cave because it was not open, but we're gonna go up the viewing platform. There's an amazing view from up here, so let's give it a go. If I can't speak when we get up there, there's a reason. As you see here, really good footwear is a must. Otherwise you can't walk in it. You good?
Yeah. So we're good?
Huh? No, I'm not good. Okay, I really regret this. Man, this is just a mother F and some letters after that. Top. I think we got 80% of the way up, but the trail was just horrible at the end, so we decided not to risk it go any further because both of us didn't have both arms free, so it got a little bit risky. You will basically, if you try to go up here, you will see for yourself that the track is or the trail is not optimal for walking. Probably you best need hiking boots, at least for the last part. Anyway, the reason why I wanted to show you is the amazing view on the Kyrka, where the channel basically flows down here, and the lake you can see out in the end between the two mountains, which looks like kind of a Lord of the Rings style. It's basically the lake where we visited Vyšehrad monastery on. So if you would come take the boat tour up, you will basically sail up here and stop down here in the Roski Slap Edno village and get off the boat there, and then you could basically do a round trip around Roski Slap and go back on the boat and sail back. I think if you take the boat from Skradinski Buk, including stop at Vyšehrad and then to Roski Slap, I think the total length of that trip is 4 or 4.5 hours. And I think you can of course also go the opposite direction if you want to. But I think 90% would go from Skradinski Buk and up. That doesn't look like anything is open. It says Buk there.
I think we're locked.
Huh?
I think we're locked. Yeah.
You have a copy?
Yeah, of course.
So day, basically sunset is gonna be in an hour or something like that, so we're gonna conclude our trip to Kyrka National Park today. I hope you enjoyed the video, got appetite on visiting this fantastic national park. As you saw in our video today, the park is really big. We basically came to Skradin this morning at 8 o'clock and spent basically till now, it's around 4 o'clock. We spent 8 hours and was really active going around. Hope you enjoyed it. Please give the video a like, go and subscribe to our channel, and of course, as we always say, check out our website. We have a lot of additional information which is useful for visitors. So hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for this time. Until the next one.